Hi guys, this is Omni121 here with my 6th Pokemon Alphabetical Marathon match. So this time I got mostly NUs apart from one, which was my Celebi, but we agreed to NU and he didn't mind me using one OU. So I lead off with a Castform, which is a very unique Pokemon with its ability that changes its type depending on the weather. Since this time has grass and fire types, I chose to use Sunny Day. It is pretty good with all types of weather: rain, sun, not sandstorm because it doesn't transform, or hail. And with Weather Ball, this gives it stab because Weather Ball's power or move type is equal to the weather. So when it's sun, it's fire; when it's hail, it's ice, making Weather Ball a base 150 move with stab. Since it's transformed into a fire type, which is powerful. So he switches to Beedrill, don't know why, but it has the Aqua Berry, which decreases the power of fire type moves, but with the sun up and the stab and Castform, well, it's base 70, so it's not good, but it's good enough, I would say, and it does about half even with Aqua Berry on a presumably bulky Beedrill. So I just go for the Weather Ball again, playing it safe. He chooses a Staravia, It hits and Intimidate, doesn't matter since I'm a special attacker. Just go for the Weather Ball, playing it safe, and it takes out the Staraptor in one hit. The poison's doing a bit of damage, but not too much really. And this battle, as you will see a bit later, shows how important weather is in a battle. So we switched to Fear, which I presume was a Rain Dance one, because then its ability would activate if it's the same as Manaphy. I'm not 100% sure. If it's the same as Manaphy, that means that all statuses are healed during the rain, meaning it can rest up and not go to sleep, well, wake up from sleep at the end of the turn. So it just goes for the Waterfall. I just stay in just in case you ever predicted, so I could go for a Solar Beam or not. But then I switch into my Cherrim, which has the Flower Gift ability, which increases its attack, special attack and special defense by 1.5 in the sun. But since it's not that bulky or defensively bulky, the U-turn does a pretty good amount to me. And so I just go for the safe Solar Beam, switch into Executor, and it doesn't do too much damage. And here I realized that I'd forgotten to give it hidden power and left it blank, aiming to give it the hidden power, but I forgot hidden power fire, and that would have probably taken the Executor out in one hit. Unfortunately it doesn't, so go for the Grass Missile. It misses, but fortunately and humorously, the Executor's Sleep Powder misses too, therefore it was a waste of a turn. He gets a bit of leftovers, that's about it. So the Grass Whistle hits this time, even though it's only base 55 accuracy, so less than Hypnosis, Sleep Powder, Spore, obviously, Dark Void. He's getting his leftovers game. I'm not doing much since I can't hidden power or anything, so I switch out to Charizard, hoping he stays in, and like I set up a Belly Drum since this is Belly Star. Fortunately he wakes up and goes for Sleep Powder, getting my Charizard to sleep in one hit, so one turn wait, which wasn't the best thing that could happen, but it's just the game in the end. So this is Charizard. Charizard is one of my favourite Pokemon of all time, to be honest. It was the first one I used. Well, Charmander was the first one in red or blue, but I never played the original. I played Leaf Green first, but then I went back to these games after because I'm only 15. So when they were released, I was just about born. I just keep Charizard in, knowing you can't do much damage to him. But then I switch out, so it's a double switch for both of us, and I switch back into Chansey, which wasn't the greatest switch, unfortunately. Here, I should have really just gone for the Toxic or Thunder Wave, but knowing he set up the Trick Room, I know that his Cranidos is faster than my whole team, and Cranidos has very good attack. But knowing that he would need to set up a Swords Dance before he can one-hit KO, or predicting that he would predict, I should have over-predicted what he would have done, and just gone for the Thunder Wave or Toxic would have been the best, since it has the same set as my Blissey did a couple of videos ago. Toxic, Thunder Wave, Seismic Toss, Soft Boiled, I believe. So the Head Smash KO is just defensively bulky. This is pretty much max defense, max HP early, and it takes it out in one hit after a sword stance. But the recoil takes it down to a lot. So my aim here is to switch out and then switch back into my Chansey because it has such massive HP, and I hope the recoil takes him out. He predicts that, or doesn't want to take more recoil damage, and just goes for a pursuit, killing my guy off, and activating a glitch which was in Platinum and Heart Gold, I believe, where all of the weather abilities activate, and therefore I've sped this up 4 times, since all the weathers are there, and each one do damage to the Pokemon a little bit each. I think it's 1/8 or something, so, or 1/16 each, and it does a lot. So I've just sped this bit up, since now the battle is pretty much over, since it's not a proper battle anymore, showing the importance of weather in a funny way. It activates when Pursuit happens, when Trick Room or Gravity is activated, I believe, and that's about it. So here I'm trying to Soft Boiled stall. I should have just really gone for Seismic Toss. Doesn't really matter. Dynamic Punch does a lot of damage, but it doesn't KO. So maybe I could have did the Head Smash, but very, very unlikely. And the weather damage, if you can say it's that, takes me out. It doesn't even buffer or anything. It just, your ability does damage to you, which makes little sense. So I go for the Hyper Voice here, Citrine Chatter, which is a pretty good special sweeper in the NU tire, but it didn't get to shine in this battle due to all the weather effects. I probably will count this as a battle, but it shouldn't really count, but oh well. Go for the Hyper Voice here. It doesn't kill the Beedrill, it goes for the Roost. I should have just gone for the Heat Wave, but I didn't want it to miss or anything, but that it would have KO'd definitely. Its Hyper Voice with Stab is only 120 power, I think, or 145, one or the other. And Heat Wave with super effective is base 100, and with Life Orb would have definitely killed. But unfortunately my Chatot gets knocked down due to the weird weather effects. Even Fog does damage, which is even a proper effect. So I go for the Substitute, which was weird because apparently Uproar is active when this glitch happens in the game, so every Pokemon that's asleep automatically wakes up, which I didn't know. I just went for the Substitute in general. I should have just gone for the attack knowing he wouldn't sleep powder, because that would have been dumb. But yeah, the Fire Punches didn't kill, which was surprising, but that's because of 2 reasons. Because the water is there, meaning that I'm on half a Fire type moves do half, and it's not cancelled out by the sun, which only increases it by 1.5. And then both our attacks miss due to the fog. Oh, that's the hydration ability. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this battle. It was very weird, and comment